All right, so ever since I launched these, I get a lot of questions. And the questions are, how do you use multiband frequency separation anyway? You know, it sounds cool, but what do I do with it? Well, let's break it down real quick to a simple 2-band separation. So we're gonna run MVP FreqSep 2-band manual because I'm gonna go ahead and choose the different frequencies that I want. So in this case, I'm gonna choose a 2, which is gonna preserve really tight texture only and let that do its process. And then I'm gonna choose an 18, just something a little bit wider so I can have, you know, a large variation so you can see. Now the separation is automatically calculated, it's perfectly seamless, and now I have frequency separation with 2 different frequencies, along with the low, which is the sort of the standard issue one on frequency separation where you have that blurred layer. So check it out. Let's say I attempt to use paintbrush, maybe 5% flow or whatever, in between the high layer and of course the low, and I want to smooth out the skin. This is a final edit, but bear with me. So let's say I want to try to smooth out some of the areas of skin here. I'm sampling color and I'm painting in, and I'm getting the job done, and I'm like, okay, it's fine, but crap, it's just too tight. It just looks too fake. Well, had I done it on the lower one, that is the higher texture, it would have looked a lot better. I can prove it by dragging it down. Look at that. See how different that is? On top, too smooth, down, just right. So I can have that smoothing effect while preserving broader texture, which is a little more real. Now the opposite's also true. Let's say, for example, I'm gonna move this blank layer in between the medium and fine. Now you can make as many blank layers as you want. Let's say I come in here and choose like a 10, and I wanna paint the lips or something like that, right? Real tight little texture on the lip there and the skin. If I paint over it like this, and this is black and white, can also be in color, right? You see how much texture I'm not preserving? I'm having a real tight texture. If I drag it down, I have more broad texture. So with care, I can use a tight texture and paint very carefully or change the opacity just to kind of smooth down exactly what I want. There's a 65%. Or if I don't want to be as